Hey Iberian, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that so many of you have asked about. Have you ever been in that situation where you're talking to someone and you just get this feeling, this vibe, but you can't quite put your finger on it? You're wondering, is she into me or is she just being friendly? It's a classic dilemma. And honestly, it can be pretty confusing. The good news is, people often communicate a lot more than they say out loud, especially when it comes to attraction. These signals are often subtle, happening on a subconscious level. So, today, we're going to decode those signals. We'll explore the nonverbal cues, the conversational hints, and the behavioral patterns that can reveal a secret attraction. By the end of this video, you'll have a much clearer picture and feel more confident in reading the signs. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about body language. This is where the truth often comes out, even when someone is trying to play it cool. One of the biggest telltale signs is prolonged eye contact. Now, I'm not talking about an awkward I mean that gentle, lingering gaze. She might look at you, look away when you catch her, and then quickly look back with a little smile. This is often called the triangle gaze, looking from one eye to the other, then down to your mouth, and back up. It's a very intimate, subconscious signal of interest. Another powerful cue is mirroring. Have you ever noticed that when you lean forward, she leans forward? Or if you take a sip of your drink, she does the same a moment later. This is called mirroring, and it's a subconscious way of building rapport and showing alignment. We naturally do it with people we like and feel connected to. Beyond eye contact and mirroring, pay attention to her overall posture and proximity. When someone is attracted to you, they will subconsciously want to be closer to you. They'll find little reasons to bridge the physical gap. Maybe she leans in closer to hear you in a noisy room, even if it's not that loud. Or perhaps she angles her body and feet directly towards you, even when she's talking to someone else in a group. This is her body's way of saying, "You have my full attention." Also, watch for subtle, preening gestures. Things like tucking her hair behind her ear, smoothing out her clothes, or lightly touching her neck or collarbone when you're talking. These are self-soothing gestures that also serve to draw your attention to her features. It's a way of subconsciously presenting her best self to you. Now, let's move on to the way she talks to you. The content of your conversations can be a goldmine of information. If she's interested, she won't just stick to surface-level small talk about the weather. She'll ask you deeper, more personal questions. She wants to know about your passions, your dreams, your family, your story. She's not just making conversation, she's genuinely trying to understand who you are as a person. She remembers the little details you've told her before. Maybe you mentioned your favorite band in passing a few weeks ago, and she brings it up, saying she heard one of their songs. This shows she's not just hearing you, she's actively listening and filing away information because you matter to her. Another key conversational sign is the use of teasing and playful banter. This is a classic, low-risk way to flirt and build a fun, dynamic connection. If she's giving you a lighthearted hard time, playfully challenging your opinions, or giving you a funny nickname, it's often a sign that she's comfortable with you and sees you as more than just a friend. It creates a special us against the world kind of vibe. Also, listen for compliments. They might not always be direct, like, "You look so handsome." They're often more subtle and personal. She might compliment your sense of humor, your intelligence, your unique perspective on something, or how you handled a situation. These compliments are about your character, and they show that she admires qualities about you that go beyond the surface. Let's talk about social context, especially in group settings. This is where you can learn a lot by just observing. When you're in a group and you tell a joke, whose reaction do you instinctively look for? Probably the person you're most interested in. The same applies to her. If she says something funny or shares a story with the group, watch to see if her eyes flick to you first, to gauge your reaction. She's looking for your approval and wants to know if she made a connection with you. Another sign is that she'll try to get you alone, even for a moment. She might suggest grabbing another round of drinks together or ask you to walk with her to another part of the room. She's creating small opportunities for a one-on-one connection, away from the noise of the group. Also, notice how she talks about you to her friends. If her friends know who you are before you've even been formally introduced, that's a huge sign. It means you're a topic of conversation when you're not around. Her friends might even give you knowing smiles or try to subtly push you to together. They're in on the secret. Similarly, pay attention to how she responds to other potential romantic interests. If another person tries to flirt with her and she subtly shuts it down or redirects the conversation when you re-around, she might be trying to signal to you that she es a velo and that her focus is on you, not them. It's a way of clearing the path and showing her preference without having to say a word. Now, let's get into the digital world. Social media and texting can be tricky, but there are definitely signs to look for. If she's secretly attracted, her digital communication will often be more engaged and consistent. She might be one of the first people to like or comment on your posts. She'll respond to your texts relatively quickly and with more than just one-word answers. She asks questions to keep the conversation going, use emojis that convey warmth and playfulness, and even send you memes or articles she thinks you'd find interesting. She's investing time and effort into your digital connection because she wants to stay on your mind. She's using these tools to build a bridge to you, even when you're not physically together. Another digital clue is when she initiates contact. Is she the one sending that good morning text or reaching out to ask how your day was? While you shouldn't keep a scoreboard, if she's consistently making the effort to start conversations, it shows she enjoys talking to you and wants to be a part of your day. She's not just passively waiting for you to reach out. Furthermore, she might get a little more personal in text than she does in person. For some people, the screen provides a bit of a safety barrier, allowing them to be bolder or more open with their feelings. If you notice she's more complimentary or flirty over text, it's a strong indicator that she is interested but might be a bit shy about showing it face. So, we've covered body language, conversation, social dynamics, and digital communication. But what do you do with all this information? The most important thing is to look for a combination of these signs, not just one isolated incident. Anyone can hold eye contact for a second too long by accident. But if you're seeing consistent eye contact, mirroring, personal questions, playful teasing, and she's actively engaging with you online, the picture becomes much clearer. The key is consistency and clusters of signals. When you see them happening together, time and time again, you can be much more confident that what you're sensing is real attraction. Remember, these are signs, not absolute proof. The only way to know for sure is through clear communication, but understanding these cues gives you the confidence to take the next step. If you're seeing a lot of these signs and you're interested too, maybe it's time to be a little bolder yourself. You could suggest hanging out say something simple like, "I really enjoy talking with you. We should grab a coffee sometime, just the two of us." This shifts the dynamic from group hang to a potential date, and her response will give you the final answer you're looking for. It's about taking a calculated risk based on the positive signals you've been receiving. So, there you have it, a comprehensive guide to the subtle signs that she is secretly attracted to you. It all comes down to paying attention to the details, looking for patterns, and trusting your gut. Attraction is often a language spoken without words, and now you're a little more fluent. I hope this helps you navigate your own situations with more clarity and confidence. What are some signs you've noticed in the past? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to read them, and I am sure it will help others in the community too. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next one.